In the heart of the African wilderness, a brave man risked everything to help a struggling lioness give birth. What started as a tense moment of compassion quickly turned into an unforgettable twist. Just minutes later, something utterly shocking left everyone stunned. In a wild field of southern Africa, a male and female lion had lived freely for many years. They hunted side by side, endlessly roaming the vast grasslands together. But as the climate changed, water sources vanished, and prey grew scarce, life became increasingly difficult. Determined to survive, the two lions left their old territory in search of a safer, more abundant home. They journeyed across hundreds of kilometers, enduring hunger and dangerous encounters with rival predators. Each night, the male lion kept watch while the female rested and regained her strength. After weeks of relentless travel, they followed the scent of fresh water and wildlife to Makata National Park, one of South Africa's largest reserves, known for its sweeping grasslands and thriving ecosystems. Upon arriving, the two lions sniffed the area intently, searching for a safe place to hide. They noticed patrol cars, guard posts, and fences, but couldn't fully grasp what these unfamiliar structures meant. At Makata National Park, two staff members, Sisio and Namsa, began noticing signs of two unexpected visitors. Sisio, an experienced patrol driver, regularly navigated the savannah to monitor animal health, while Namsa, a skilled wildlife observer, diligently recorded every change within the reserve. Both were stunned to discover large lion tracks near the central river and chose to monitor the newcomers from a distance, ensuring the pair wouldn't run into any trouble. In the early days, the male lion often roared in the middle of the night to mark his territory. The female lion had not yet gotten used to the new environment, so at times she seemed uneasy and constantly moved around. Sisio and Namsa silently observed, recording all signs of their health and behavior. Although the lions looked tired, they were still strong enough to hunt small prey such as antelopes or hares. Namsa noticed that the female lion moved slowly at times, and she suspected that she might be pregnant. Sisio agreed because he saw that the male lion protected the female lion more carefully than usual. Both were nervous and happy because if the female lion was pregnant, it would be good news for conservation work. After 4 months, the female lion's symptoms were obvious. Her belly was visibly bigger, and her gait became heavier. Sisio began to prepare some basic medical equipment in the car in case of an unexpected situation. Namsa still followed closely, meticulously taking notes of the female lion's resting time, eating, and the male lion's mood. Everyone in Makata National Park hoped that the female lion would give birth smoothly. However, a bad situation occurred when the female lion had difficulty giving birth. She was in pain for 2 days. Both lions moved around restlessly. The female lion kept moaning while the male lion walked around as if extremely worried. Namsa and Sisio realized the critical situation. They feared that the female lion might lose her life if not supported in time. However, using anesthesia on the female lion was impossible because she was about to give birth. If the male lion was anesthetized, the female lion might react violently or run away, making the situation worse. Sisio and Namsa decided to rely on their courage and professional instincts to approach the two lions. They drove closer, trying to observe if the male lion showed any signs of attack. Seeing the car approaching, the male lion roared loudly, his mane standing on end, showing a look of alertness. The lioness still lay there in pain, unable to move much, only whimpering softly when the contractions came. Namsa whispered to Sisio that they had to move forward. Otherwise, the lioness could collapse at any moment. Sisio agreed, slowly getting out of the car, his eyes never leaving the lions. Namsa followed closely, holding the medical equipment, including an injection to help with the birthing process. The two humans and the two lions stood in the middle of the vast grassland, closer than ever. The male lion growled, stepping forward to protect his mate, but he did not immediately attack. Perhaps he sensed that they did not intend to harm, but only wanted to help. Namsa slowly approached, using a gentle voice to reassure the lioness. Sisio stood as support, ready to retreat if things became tense. Gradually, the lioness seemed to understand. Her eyes became less tense, allowing Namsa to touch her belly. Namsa quickly injected a birth aid, giving the lioness more strength for the birth. The male lion roared softly, approaching but not biting. The two staff members gently stepped back a little, waiting for the medicine to take effect. Nearly 2 hours passed. The female lion experienced many intense contractions. Finally, a tiny lion cub was born, in an indescribable emotion. The male lion approached, licking his cub, while the female lion was panting, but her eyes were shining with joy. Sissio cheered softly when she saw the lion cub move, making a weak cry. Namsa quickly checked, making sure the lion cub had no serious deformities. She even had time to inject another dose of tonic to help the female lion recover faster. The male lion looked back at them, as if to send a silent thank you. Sissio and Namsa stepped back, giving the lion family some quiet space. On the ground, the lion cub was still struggling, appearing healthy in its mother's arms. The lioness gently licked the baby, purring softly as a welcome. The two staff members sat in the car, observing that sacred moment with hearts filled with happiness. They decided to name the male lion Koda, the female lion Leah, and the cub Mosi. The name Koda symbolizes bravery, Leah symbolizes hope, and Mosi means a new beginning. After making sure Leah was stable, Sissio started the car while Namsa did not take her eyes off the lion family. The car slowly drove away, leaving Koda, Leah, and Mosi together on a windy afternoon. On the way back to the station, Namsa gently wiped away her tears, her heart filled with pride for having saved a precious life. Sissio smiled, saying that this was an unforgettable memory during her entire working life in Mikado National Park. Everyone in the reserve was overjoyed to hear that Leah had given birth safely. The next day, when Sissio and Namsa were patrolling by, they saw Koda and Leah standing on the grassy slope, turning their heads to look at the car. Mosi was still too young, trotting around at his mother's feet, but occasionally looking up curiously. The male lion no longer growled at the sight of a human, as if trust had been established. Namsa believed that Koda's family would continue to live healthily under Mikado's protection. Sissio made a note in his diary, marking the day Mosi was born as an important milestone. Both of them could not help but be moved when recalling the moment the lioness accepted their intervention. The story of Koda, Leah, and Mosi became a testament to the power of love between humans and wild animals. Every time the patrol car appeared, the lion family still turned their heads to look, as if to express their silent gratitude. Koda growled softly, Leah licked her cub, and Mosi gradually became stronger day by day. The whole Mikado Reserve considered this a source of pride, affirming that conservation efforts always bring miracles. Sissio and Namsa continued their daily work, but never forgot the unforgettable moment when they saved Leah. They understood that every life is precious and that humans can join hands to preserve the wild world. As time went on, Mosi grew strong, learning to hunt alongside his mother and roaring with his father to claim his place in the wild. Koda remained majestic, ever watchful at Leah's side, while Lee stood as resilient as she had been from the very beginning, even now as a mother. At dawn, the lion family rested in quiet harmony, a picture of peace across the green grassland. And whenever he heard the hum of Sissio and Namsa's car, Koda would simply glance their way, then return calmly to his steady guard. Each time, Namsa couldn't help but smile, remembering the long and difficult journey the two lions had endured. Sissio felt the quiet trust the lions had placed in humans. Though the line between the wild and mankind still remained, their efforts had made a difference. A precious life was saved and a lion family remained whole. Their story soon echoed throughout the reserve, inspiring young animal lovers everywhere. And with hope in their hearts, everyone wished for Koda, Leah, and Mosi to grow their pride and thrive in Mikado for generations to come. Though many challenges lie ahead, it is faith and courage that will guide the path for harmony between humans and nature. As the sun sets, the male lion lets out a powerful roar, a sound that echoes the trials they've overcome. Leah gently licks Mosi, nurturing a new life filled with hope. Sissio and Namsa return to the sanctuary with hearts full of joy and quiet fulfillment, knowing that whenever they came back, the lion family would be there, greeting them with eyes that remembered. The night winds swept across the fields, carrying the scent of wild grass and the faint echoes of nature's melody. Stars shimmered overhead, lighting the path once taken by the two dedicated staff. There, nestled in his mother's arms, the lion cub Mosi slept peacefully while Koda stood guard, alert to any threat. From a distance, Namsa and Sissio watched with quiet satisfaction, believing their mission had come full circle. And so, each time the sanctuary vehicle appeared, Koda, Leah, and Mosi would turn to look, an unspoken gesture of deep and lasting gratitude. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you liked this story. please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel. Thank you.